It started off like we got there, but it was like really early in the morning, so basically we were up for like 24 hours. And then when we got there, we like explored the city. We went on like a scavenger hunt, and then we went to sleep. But the next day, we were all like jet lagged, like you wouldn't believe. We were very tired the next day, and then we went to Athens. We went to see the Parthenon, and just like take a lot of pictures there too. And then after that, we went down to a restaurant, and we had gyros or heroes. And we basically just walked around, and our tour guide, Carol, was very nice. Carol Pritcher. She talked most of the time. She walked really fast. It was actually like pretty good. Like they serve stuff that you don't really see here in America, most of it at least. And on all the stuff, they still have like Coca-Cola and stuff. It's just like Greek writing. And then the next day, we were able to buy some stuff, and I got a golden cross necklace. And after that, we started cooking our own food. We made some type of bread meal, and then we made some like shish kebabs. After that, we went to Delphi. We went to see the Apollo Sanctuary on really high up mountains, and it was a very long bus ride, and we slept most of the time. Mr. Andy was taking pictures of all the people that were sleeping. He has like a whole wall of it, which is kind of creepy. And then after that, we went back to Athens, and we went to the highest point in Athens. I ran. I was one of the first ones up there, and it was very tiring. Like your legs started to hurt about halfway through. It was just that high. And at the top, there was a big guy, like really like fat guy, saying, "Hey, you want some water?" And I said, "Yeah, please." And there was and I like that there was a church up there, because you can think, "Oh man, I'm in the heavens," you know. After that, we went to an orphanage. It was, we didn't really see the kids, but like what we did see, it was kind of bad, because when we were walking up and we were seeing the houses, they weren't living in the best conditions, but they still called it home. And we saw groups of kids just kind of standing around and looking at us. And then next day in the morning, we went on this big rock, and we took some pictures of Athens. There's just a lot there. There's just not. You just have to like soak it in. Like you have to really experience it for yourself. And it seemed like every time people talked to each other, they just yelled at each other. It's like they were mad or something. Like, are you always arguing, or no? It's just how we talk. And on the last few days, we just kind of hung around the hotel. We went from hotel to hotel. We saw Poseidon Temple. We took a lot of pictures. I went to the beach. We stayed at probably about 4 or 5 different hotels within the week. At the end, on the last day, we went back into Athens, and we just had like 2 hours of free time where we could just walk around and buy stuff with the euros we had left. We went onto the plane home. We slept like most of the trip, and then we got home. And also, on one of the days, like during like about midnight, I put like shoe dryers in my shoes to like get the stink out from climbing. And in the middle of the night, one of my roommates says there's a fire, and my shoes are on fire. And the manager comes in, and he's like, "Oh God!" And he takes some water, puts it out, and there's no damage. It's just my shoes were gone. My shoes were, and that was probably about the most exciting part of the trip for me and my roommates. Well, I think that like they believe in the same things. They're just a lot more passionate about it. They believe, like Italians, they believe in the evil eye curse. Italians, like, they think protection from it is an Italian horn, you know, those necklaces that they wear. And but for Greeks, they think it's this really big eye, a blue eye that looks over Greece and protects them from the evil eye curse. If you don't know what the evil eye curse is, It's where, like, if someone's, like, envious of you, like, they give you, like, an evil eye look, that bad stuff starts to happen to that person they gave the look to. But I think the trip, like, was very educational but fun at the same time. Like, you don't really have, like, you learn stuff while you're there, but at the same time you're having fun doing it. You're with your friends. You make new friends in different countries, and you meet new people, and you learn about new stuff, and you see different things. And you wonder like how bad it seems like outside the U.S. You thought people think in the U.S. that it's bad, but they don't know, because people outside the U.S. actually suffer a lot more because of like pollution, a lot more pollution or trash or anything like that. The trip is good, but like just know that people in different countries are different. Like some may not like you, some may hate you, some might be interested by you, but just remember that they don't really see a lot of Americans, except tourists. The trip was great.